situation.
Yes.
And
Made some
What he said
comments.
at the interview is garnering all the backlash.
Backlash, exactly.
Intense backlash.
so let's go have a listening of it.
Right.
Leave America and go away.
Back home.
Let's be honest. Go back where? It's not cool back home.
It's not.
Just, I mean, my country now is in the economy now is in shambles. Like,
but if people are leaving,
I do my part.
Yeah,
I'm an ambassador. So when I go home and I'm filming and showing, I'm not gonna show the bad parts. I ain't gonna show all the
You're
bad
not gonna try to slum. You're not gonna show the trenches.
No, I go to the trenches.
Yeah.
I film the trenches, but I'm talking about the situation in the country.
Yeah,
we Nigerians, you know what I'm saying? Like now the exchange rate is messed up. A lot of stuff not going well. You know what I'm saying? The economy is just not good anymore. The oil prices are too high. And imagine a country that produces oil. We produce the oil and we pay more money for oil.
Okay, so Davido did something very responsible and I stick to it. Davido is one of the privileged Nigerians who are dual citizens. He talks about his Atlanta background a lot. Did he do a service to the Nigerian who doesn't have that privilege? No. Because that Nigerian needs an investor who would set up and create an enabling labor market that will give him life, that will empower him, that will employ him. What Davido has simply done is that when Asiwaju is taking a plane to country to look for the foreign investors that will come here, he's told them, don't come. Has he done a service to the average Nigerian inside Ede that does not know the royal family of Ede? So Davido has he done a service to the Nigerians in Omwaron, who is in the bush trying to get wood? Has he done anybody a privilege in the rice farms in Bida? No, he hasn't. He has spoken who's truth of the elites. The people who spend the dollars, 1 minute, not the people who buy beans per pinto. We know that the country is hard. We know that these reforms were forced on us because if we had continued to feed the elites, we would be worse off.
Yeah.
They had to take out subsidy, stop the payment. Allocation has increased to state governors, but we are not asking the governors.
No.
We have removed this supplement that we give to...
Okay, so that's a TV personality who is responding to Davido's comments in...
Yes, it looked like that. And Joe Ibukwe also asked Davido to retract his statement about the economy being in shambles. And just like I said earlier, Tune Ednot, Polo, they're saying that Davido said what he said because did he lie? You know, that kind of stuff. So,
do you think that he needed to say better, Cha? You felt that there was a way he needed to say better?
No. I don't think that responsibility falls to him. I do not think
because
what he said is what it is, right? If you want him to say better, let the situation of the country be better, and then he will say it's. He didn't lie. He didn't cook up something to spread. The economy is in shambles. We come here and we talk about it every day. People are living those realities every day. That is the truth. Now, is it going to perhaps affect the reputation of Nigeria? Yes, it would. If the leaders of Nigeria don't want it to, then they should do different. It is what you cause happen that people will speak about. If Nigeria were rosy, if the oil prices were not as high as they are, and then people are trying to escape Trump by coming to Nigeria, Davido will say, yes, of course, Nigeria is doing well. You should come. Things are going good. But things are not going good, and that's all he said. It is not Davido's responsibility to uphold the reputation of Nigeria. That's what I think. It is the responsibility of the people who go cap in hand to these countries begging. It is their responsibility to make things work here in Nigeria so that every single Nigerian is an ambassador, saying things without being politically correct, saying it the way it is. All the people that are just insulting David, I don't know what they're all about.
Let's see. Let's maybe open up the phone lines for a bit, you know, and hear from the listeners what they think about Davido's statement and if he said anything that he couldn't have said. The line of thought, for the radio presenter, the Nigerian, TV presenter, was that he was if the investors, it was an irresponsible statement to make. If investors who wanted to come and invest in the country heard that statement, then.
So it means don't say the truth, because it's not, as I said, it's not Davido's responsibility to uphold.
Hi, good evening. Who's on the line?
Good evening to the house.
Good to have you on the show, sir.
This is Lucky Labo.
Good to have you, Mr. Lucky. Yeah.
Yeah. What Davido said is a stark reality of what is going on. But if some people are saying he should withdraw the statement, let me help him to withdraw the statement and change it from being shambu to shaku shaku. Nigeria economy is in shaku shaku.
You think that's better?
So maybe they will prefer shaku shaku, or Nigeria economy is in tatats. Maybe that is what they will prefer. He spoke the truth now. For God's sake, how can dollar be 1,700 and something?
Come
to the
on.
naira? Why? How? How did we get there? How? He spoke the truth, and anybody who wants to defend the Nigerian government, not only this government, successive governments too, that brought us to this place. This one is just worsening it. So they are all the government that we have been having. So they should go and defend the government now, or the government should defend itself. How can you say somebody's salary for a whole month cannot buy a bag of rice? A bag of rice. Somebody's salary cannot buy a bag of rice. Not to talk of other needs. So how do you interpret it?
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Lucky, for calling.
Thank you.
Mr. Lucky, for calling. That's the first caller.
Right.
Just in case you want to call, the number is 0701-447-5770. That's 0701-447-5770. You can also call 0706-949-3000.
Plus, we're live on Facebook also, and we'll be taking your messages. Splash FM 1055 live.
Hi, good evening.
Hi, good evening, Kebuki.
Hi, what's your name? Yeah, we're fine.
Okay, so my name is Mr. K.
Mr. K.
Good to have you, Mr. K. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so two things. Just like Chad said, I think there was it Chad or you, Kebuki.
Okay.
I think there are better ways to put it out. What happened to Davido essentially was in the heat of the moment, because I watched that podcast. You know, that I just threw that question out to the guy, right? And you know, he was just trying to, you know, get his head together and just, you know, figure it out, right? So I think you don't need a Davido to go into a podcast in the States to tell you the situation about Nigeria. You know, the world is a global village. You don't even need anybody to sing that song, right? So and I think possibly the government or the image makers are making, you know, too much fool of themselves by trying to reshape. Right? If you are saying you are saving $20 billion from, you know, subsidy removal, so you are saving X, you are saving Y, you are saving Z, you know, that should be commensurate. You know, people need to feel it on the street, right?
Yeah.
You can't be saving that much and, you know, everything keeps getting up. Okay, look at the price of oil, for instance. In the last 12 months, you know, since that subsidy has been removed, you know, the thing has been going on and up and up and, you know, just been going upwards, right? So this is actually what is happening. You don't need a Davido. You know, an average Nigerian, when they watch our news, when they watch our news channels, News Central, you know, TDC, or maybe they watch Arise News or listen to you guys, they will know what is going on in Nigeria.
Thank you.
Because you guys are on Facebook, and Facebook is a global square, right?
Thank you, my brother.
So I think possibly maybe the video should have said it better. I can actually call you stupid, you know, not saying it literally, right?
Yeah. So
there are better ways to put it, and I think that's exactly what a lot of the diatribes that are coming out, you know, for the video is saying. You know, you could actually say it without you coming out very strongly that it's in shambles and all of that.
But what's the problem?
I don't think we are doing well.
But what's the problem with coming out clearly that the economy is in shambles? What do you think is the problem with that, really?
There are actually no problems, right? But I think
so what's the debate about?
This could be said in a better synonym, right?
He should have just
but the way you put it, that people will
shaku them.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much for calling. Thank you for calling.
So we should be skating around the truth. Don't say it the way it is. Find a good way.
Hi. Good evening to you. Yeah.
This is Kolali from Mapata.
Good to have you on the show, sir.
Thank you. You know, one thing with Nigerians, we always are political. We take everything as politics.
those who are attacking Davido are doing that because of politics.